Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to continue our chapter 11, that is perimeter and area. In the previous classes, we have discussed about the area. We have defined what is the area, and we have find out the area of a square and the area of rectangle. Now we are doing some more examples for the area. Area of rectangle is length multiplied by breadth, or the product of length and breadth, and the area of a square is 4 multiplied side by side. It is side multiplied by side. So we are doing some more example about the area. We have a question in front of us. The cost of flooring a room is rupees 1440. Cost is there. Cost of flooring of room is there 1440. The rate of flooring is rupees 30 per square meter. What is the rate of flooring is there? 30 rupees per square meter. If the room is 8 meter long, find its breadth. So we have to find the breadth. What is the solution for that? So the area, first we have to find out the area. Through the area we can find out the breadth. What is the area? Area of a floor. Area of a floor. If we talk about the area of the floor, the area of the floor is the total cost divided by amount, rate of flooring. So what is the total cost? 1440 divided by what is the rate of flooring? It is the 30 rupees. It is the 30 rupees. So we have to divide in the rough work. 30 divided by 120 times 240. So the area we got is 48 meter square. It is the area we have found out 48 meter square. Now we have to find the length, we have to find the breadth. So the area of rectangle equals to product of length and breadth. Area is 48 meter square. Length we have given 8 meter, and we have to find the breadth. This goes into this, then 6 meter. The breadth is 6 meter. In this way, you can find out the breadth. Next example is in front of us. The shape shown in the square with 4 equilateral triangles drawn on its 4 sides. A square is there. On this square, 4 equilateral triangles are drawn on it. If the side of a square is 8 cm, the side is given, it is 8 cm. So we have to find out the perimeter of the figure. We have to find out the complete perimeter of this figure. So, side of the square 8 cm. Though the side of the square is 8 cm and these are the equilateral triangles, so we can say that the side of a square is equals to the length of or side of equilateral triangle, because this side is of a square and this side is same of equilateral triangle. If this is 8 cm, so this is the equilateral triangle. This is also 8 cm and this is also 8 cm. So the length of the square and the side of the equilateral both are equal. So we can say that the shape has 8 sides. We can say that the shapes had all the 8 sides. So the perimeter in front of us, 8 sides multiply by 8 sides multiply by side of square. 8 side multiply by 8. This is the length. So 64 meter. So 64 meter is the 64 centimeter. 64 centimeter is the answer. If the side of a square is double, how much does the perimeter increase? Suppose there is a side, we have double the side of a square. So how much the perimeter increase? How much does the area? So we have to find out the how much increase in the perimeter and how much increase in the perimeter. Let the side of a square be S. Let the side of a square be S. Now perimeter of a square, 4 multiplied by side, so it will 4S. This is the perimeter. Now if the side is double, then what will happen? New side is 2S. Instead of S, the side is double, the new side is twice of S, 2S. Now the perimeter of the square, when the side is doubled, 4 multiplied by side. This is the formula, 4 multiplied by 2S. It will be 8S. Therefore, it is, if the side is double, the perimeter will be double. If side is double, the perimeter is double. Now we have to find out how much the area. Side is S, then area equals to side multiplied by side, so it will be side square or S square. If you take the side S, area is side multiplied by side, so side square S multiplied by S, it gives you the side square. If the side is double, what will happen? The area is 2S multiplied by 2S, it gives you 4S square. If the side is double, side will be 2S, area will be 2S multiplied by 2S, if it gives you the 4S square. So if the side is double, the area increased by 4 times. If side is double, the area will be increased by 4 times. So in this question, if the perimeter is increased, if the perimeter is of the square, if the side is double, the perimeter is double. But if the side is double, the area will be increased by 4 times. In this way, you can do this question. So now we are taking some more examples on this. A piece of cloth 4 meter is in the width and 5 meter in length has to be covered by a square block spring. If each side of the square block is 0.2 meter in length, how many such squares can be printed on each cloth? So you have to find out how many square blocks can be printed on the cloth. First you have to find the area of the cloth piece. Area of cloth piece. So the area of the cloth piece it will be given in the form of rectangle. So it will be multiplied by length multiplied by breadth. So it will be 4 meter multiplied by 5 meter. It gives you 20 meter square. Now you have to find out the area of each square block. Area of each square block is side multiplied by side. So we have a side is given 0.2 meter multiply 0.2 meter. So it gives you 0.04 meter square. So in this way you have to find the area of a cloth piece and the area of each square block. Now you have to find how many square blocks can be printed on each cloth. So number of square blocks. Number of square blocks. Can be printed on cloth. Can be printed on cloth. So this will be 20 meter square divided by 0.04 meter square. So if you remove this point, after this 200 will be goes up 4 1 times it gives 5. So the 500 blocks. So the answer is 500 blocks. Number of square blocks is 500. So what is your homework for today? Do question 6, question 7 and question 8 of exercise 11.2 in your copy. You have to do question 6, question 7 and question 8 of 11.2. That's all for today. Thank you, students.